We're actually a little bit early today. So for those who can tune
Yeah,
in, we appreciate it. Like I said, we got a special guest coming in today and all that good stuff.
and this is their
And
time.
oh yeah, and we actually too. Before we get into anything, we would like to
Mhm.
thank our podcast, new podcast members, people that
Yeah,
joined. You know, what I'm saying we lost the first Patreon, but now we got a new one. And for those who come back, we appreciate it. Thank you guys. You know, and being a part of the Patreon, actually get an opportunity to ask Nick a question. You ask that
mm,
question, and it gets answered in this live stream. So, you know what I'm saying? This
yeah,
is your opportunity to pick his brain on questions that are appropriate for this show.
yeah. So, mayonnaise, thank you very much. Sunny201288.im, thank you. Sydney Chen, 499626063, thank you very much. And then I Doug Celine, thank you very much. And yeah, thank you. Appreciate you. Without you guys, we couldn't do this. And thank you very much.
Oh yes,
Uh,
thank you guys for joining. It
yeah,
it really helps us out and supports us in making this content and all that
yeah.
good
It,
stuff.
it keeps everything going, keeps the lights on. So we really appreciate it. And it's just fun getting to be able to talk to you guys and help people and having guests on and stuff like that. It makes it just all fun and worthwhile. And thank you for doing it. We appreciate you. Without you, we don't have much. So thank you. Questions?
Oh yes, let's go right into the
Okay.
questions here.
Okay. Let's see here. Why do some people feel their arms giving out first during the plank? Is it due to insufficient upper body strength? What methods can help improve this? Yeah, it's due to upper body strength all the way. So like your chest and your triceps will usually give out if they're not as strong as your abdomen is before your abdomen does, which it's okay. It's just going to take you a little while to build it up. So, like probably a couple days a week, um, start doing push-ups. Try to get as many as you can and do probably 4 sets to as many as you can. And if it ends up being 5, then it's 5. If it's 25, then it's 25. But if you're doing 25, you can probably hold a plank for a good long while. So get what you can. If you can't do a whole lot of push-ups yet, put your knees on the ground. This will, make it a little bit easier till you can handle it with your just on your feet. And then if you're starting to get to where it's easier and stuff like that, you can start putting your feet up onto like a couch or something to where it really levels you off and makes it a little bit more difficult. And then, of course, there's always other ways to have somebody put their hand on your back, stuff like that, to increase weight if you do not have access to weights. Dips between chairs or a couple poles, stuff like that. That will also greatly help your tricep strength and your upper body strength as well, which will help your plank quite a bit. So those two things will probably do quite a bit for that. Some tricep extensions. If you don't have any weights, just using like a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a couple gallons of milk. Use the empty milk containers and fill them full of water and do those. Those will work. You can do triceps and biceps with those. So there's many different things. There's so many different ways you can exercise without having to spend a lot of money on a gym membership or a lot of money on equipment. So if there's always a will, there's always a way. So that'll help improve your planks, and which will help improve your core stability and stuff like that. Uh, you mentioned before planking has similarities with meditation. When it becomes hard to hold, should I focus on my attention? Their attention, should one observe the pain and imagine it is illusionary, or shift our focus to breathe or something else? In reality, I can't shift my focus to breathing because it's too painful. The way to endure it is I tell myself it may hurt, but it won't kill me. I've done that more times than I can count. And as you're doing that, just keep your focus in Like, hey, this is only going to last so long. I only have to hold this so long. I'm trying to reach my next goal, so long. If you hold it 5 seconds longer than you did the day before, that's a win. So don't necessarily get caught up in having to really get overcomplicated with where to put your mind during this. It's not going to be comfortable, and so focus as much as you can on the movement, and then put your brain out there. Like, look, I'm going to be fine. I just have to last this many more seconds. I do that quite a bit as I'm stretching my hips and stuff like that because my hips don't like to move anymore, which is okay. But you make them move anyway. And so I'm like sitting there and go, it's just pain. It's temporary. It's not going to last. So I'm just going to sit here and hold here and relax through it. Even though it doesn't feel good, even though it's not fun, I'm just going to relax through it and accept it. And this is not going to kill me. It's not going to hurt me. It's not going to do anything else. It's just uncomfortable. And then I hit my time goal for that day, and I stand back up and move around and on to the next thing. So, I mean, there's so many different ways to deal with it. That's kind of how I look into it. Or just put my mind somewhere else, start like counting numbers, or, put your focus on like a song, or, some other type of meditation device and things like that. And just put your head somewhere else, and then you'll look up and it'll be another 10 seconds. And then you got maybe 10, 15 to go. And you just find ways to occupy your mind, even though it's not going to change the way it feels. It'll get your attention off of it. Time will feel like it passes faster, and then you'll be through and done and on to the next thing. So that's kind of my advice when it comes to that stuff. This seems to be the same on squat holds and hyperextensions. Yeah, yeah. It's just, you gotta understand what's uncomfortable and getting comfortable being uncomfortable. And that's kind of like the key to a lot of things in life is there's not a whole lot of things that are going to make you stand out or be elite or anything else if you're not willing to sacrifice a little bit and be comfortable being uncomfortable. It's just how it is. If you're going to achieve one, I've literally not met anyone at a world class elite level that doesn't understand that or go through that when they're doing things. And then some people excel far more than what their body is capable by willing to put their mind into that place, and just willing to deal with it, knowing they're going to make it through. And that's kind of how you have to have the mindset going into that. That's all. And then the benefits you get after that, where once everything's healed up and you're moving around, you're better and stronger than you were before. And you're mentally stronger than you were before. And that's also a big thing. Being mentally strong is a big, big issue. So, because so many people they get a little uncomfortable and they just toss in the towel. They just don't want to feel that way. Then they're like, you couldn't do this. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. The moment you get this, a little bit of discomfort, a little bit of whatever, you just stop. That's not going to ever get you to the upper echelon, of anything, athletically, mentally. If things get hard mentally, you can't just fold. You have to keep going forwards. And as you function and get used to that, you're going to do a whole lot more. It's, talking to some Navy SEALs, a lot of that training, or even some airborne Rangers, it sucks. But it's just dealing with it, because it's going to be a temporary thing. It's not going to stay that way 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 12 months a year, every year till your life's over. It's not going to stay that way. The discomfort is temporary, but the lasting effects of getting through it are pretty permanent. You learn another way to approach life and how to get through things. You're like, yeah, this is not going to be fun, but you know what? I can do it because I've done stuff like this before. And it gives you a confidence that and a feeling of wellness that, hey, I know I can make it through just about anything as long as I put my mind to it. And that's kind of how I get through some of the things that I've been through with injuries and some of the accidents and things like that is yeah, rehabbing this is not going to be fun, but I know if I do it and I do it right, I'll be right back where I was and in no time and be just as strong and everything else and been right every time. So, just go into it knowing it's not going to be comfortable, but that's okay. It's okay. And you're going to be just fine. And just understand, yeah, the mind frame of this is not going to kill me. Yeah, you're right. It's not going to kill you. So deal with it. Break your next achievable goal, because you got to set goals that are achievable. So, I mean, if you're struggling to get there and you beat it by 1 second the next day, that's it. You've done better that day. So it's just doing the better or staying level with where you were, and slow methodical gains over time will get you anywhere you want to go and anything you want to accomplish. It's just a methodology and just getting through it. So it's like that for studying. It's like that for anything. You can become an expert reading about something for 1 hour a day for 3 years straight. It's just sacrificing 1 hour a day for 3 years. And if you do that, you'll know just about as much as anybody on the planet on that subject, which is pretty impressive. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's not going to be fun, but I can do it, and you can do it. So do it.
Yeah. No, it's achievable. And everything too. What you're laying out is everything and this is just coming from planks, and this is just from coming in from focus and meditation on what you're doing, and just
Mm-hmm.
understanding that like that suffer translates into everything else in life. Because if a plank is the hardest thing you've done for the day, the rest of
That's
the
a great
day
day.
is going to be smooth. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
that's that's a
Yeah,
fantastic day.
yeah,
It
exactly.
really is.
You're doing a lot more than the average person, and just like how
Mhm.
Nick said, and like the way you can push this towards everything is something that can translate and transcend your life in the way
Yeah.
you want it to be when you focus on you.
Hmm. Yeah. The inward focus on getting better. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of crazy things out there in the world, and a lot of times people just, you know, they don't understand that a simple different perspective can absolutely change the way you see
Oh.
everything.
Oh yeah. And there's a lot of that. And
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes it's looking through eyes of other people and hearing their points of view on things and ways you haven't considered something, and you're like, okay. And some things will automatically make more sense, and other things will just kind of give you an idea of where they're coming from. You might not necessarily agree with it, but you'll have a better understanding of how they're functioning and what their thought process is like going through that. And training's a lot like that. I mean, there's things where I completely understand some of the thought processes and philosophies of going through like bodybuilding or some of the powerlifting stuff and even strongman. These are things that will not be successful for me, but I can understand how and why they're successful for other people,
Mhm.
which allows you to pull off things from their training and their philosophy and stuff like that that might work for you and might help you get better, and leave the stuff that's not going to work for you in the bag. And then you just take out what will be useful for you and move on and take a little bit of this one, a little bit of that one, a little bit of this one, and eventually come up with your own way of doing things and follow the ways that help you become successful. I've done this more times than I can count. You're your own science experiment, period, the end. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I do that will work for you. 100, just so much of it. But you're not me. So there's things that I do that might not work
Evan
for you.
is coming in. I hate to cut you
All
short,
right.
but
No, it's okay.
someone's getting themselves ready.
His gun wall. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he realizes we're live already.
No, he does. Well, like I said,
Oh my.
he'll figure it out real quick.
Yeah. Wow. Look how it's a big boy. Evan, you there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
We're already live.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. What's going on here, man?
I can. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
we hear you.
Yeah.
Coming in loud and clear.
Sweet.
You got some big things going on.
It's
Congratulations,
all right.
man. Dude, you got engaged.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Man, that's awesome.
Thank you. It was a long time coming.
Yeah, how'd that go? Tell me all about it.
It went really good. We went to our gym owner.
Mm-hmm.
He has a really nice house right on the side of the river. It overlooks the Grand Ole Opry,
Mm-hmm.
so it's a beautiful skyline. And thought it would be nice to ask to pop the question in front of all of our friends with that beautiful backdrop. And that's what happened.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I'm very happy for
Thank
you.
you.
It's kind of maddening going and picking out a ring, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that she designed the whole thing.
Wow.
And she designed it, and then with the jeweler, I paid for it, and then I had him ship it to me, unbeknownst to her. Like, he was actually in on it. It was funny because he was in on it, and he was pretty much telling her, like, yeah, there's parts of it that haven't come in yet, and I haven't been able to assemble the ring yet. Just giving her the runaround, so that way she thinks that I don't have it,
Right.
and it works like a
There you
charm.
go.
Yeah. That's awesome. Smart. Good job, kid. I
Yeah.
like it. That's awesome. Man, how's your pec doing? And you just let everybody know what happened with that.
Pec's doing really good. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's healing up quite nicely.
Yeah. Got a little.
Yeah.
It's not
So
that bad.
this week I was able to overhead press 135 strict press on a barbell.
Okay.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
Back to deadlifting. This week I hit 275 for 9 sets of 10. That was awful.
So,
But yeah, I'm slowly working my way back up, slowly working my way back into things. I think by I want to say in the next 3 to 4-ish weeks is when I can start doing some like the movements of strongman stuff again, like an empty log and stuff like that.
yeah, smart.
So I'm excited for that. Everybody, including my coach Nico, my surgeon, my PT, everybody thinks that I'm ahead of schedule with healing. So that's awesome.
Yeah. The last time
I'm doing what I do best. I heal like Wolverine.
Yeah, that's awesome. But you're still being patient with it too. You're not just jumping back to foolish things that.
Oh yeah, that's the hardest part for me. The hardest part for me, obviously, is just like I feel good, so I want to start getting back into lifting some weights. And I'm with my training partner when he's lifting heavy, and I'm just like I'm missing that itch. Like I'm not able to scratch it, and it's agitating the hell out of me. But I'm being good. I'm not pushing it. I'm not rushing it. The things that are done behind the scenes is what people don't really like. Everybody's always like, "Oh, Evan heals so fast. He heals like unrealistically fast. It's crazy." But they don't see the behind the scenes stuff. I mean, I'm doing peptides twice a day, every single day. Shout out to Travis Ortmeyer for that. He gave me a really, really solid program to follow. I'm doing peptides twice a day. I'm doing PT 3 times a day, whether I go to the clinic or not. So I have my bands, I have my light dumbbells, I have everything that I do for physical therapy here, and I do it 2 to 3 times every single day. So I'm like most people go, oh, I'll go to PT 2 or 3 times a week, and that'll be all I do. It's like, no, I'm doing it 3 times a day.
Yeah, and that's that.
Because I want to come back as safely and as smart, but as fast as possible.
Correct. And I think people don't get that a lot about rehab is, oh, I'll just do it these couple days like I'm supposed to. It's like rehab is something. It's every day. It's all the time. It's you're trying to constantly improve, but some of it's resting, some of it's motion, some of it's just getting blood flowing through the area. through light
Yep.
movement, and it makes a massive difference on the way you heal, and you'll heal a lot faster. But you still have to, even though you're feeling better, you still got to keep the brakes on and keep from just
Yep. Because
accelerating
that tendon's
through.
not fully ready yet.
Yeah, you got to wait till
Yeah.
it's good to go. But you're doing a really good job of that. You're having a lot of patience with it. So it's
I like to think so.
no, you are. It's showing. We're watching.
Well, the pec tendon tear and surgery to reattach it that's kind of up there on the more serious of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if Nico was saying this just to kind of instill that, like, yeah, we need to take this rehab seriously or not. But Nico mentioned at one point, like, if you try to come back too early and it re-ruptures, potentially it could end your entire strongman career.
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
that was, whether that's true or not, that was enough to kind of make me open my eyes a little bit and be like, okay, I should really take this one seriously.
Yeah. No, agreed. And he did really good at explaining it to you that way. I mean, that's sometimes
Yep.
it's that type of explanation that'll get you to go, oh, yeah, this isn't.
That's just one of the reasons why I love working with Nico so much
Mm.
is he's a no sugarcoat, no bullshit kind of guy.
Yeah.
If I do something really well in the gym, he'll give me my flowers and he'll praise me. But if I at any point do something stupid or I make a mistake, he's not going to be afraid to be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? We talked about this. You're not supposed to be doing dumb shit like that.
Right.
So, and I think that I need a coach in my face a little bit like
You
that.
do.
I thrive off of that.
You do.
So, I like to think that I'm somebody who operates well under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So, having that pressure put on me
Mm-hmm.
makes me perform better and keeps my mind straight.
No, I'll agree with that. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's exactly what you need. So that's good. That's good. I had an inguinal hernia at one time, and the doctor was kind of like, "Okay, look, I don't want you to lift weights for 4 months."
Oof.
He goes, I'm like, "Okay."
Oh,
I was like, 4 months. He's like, 4 months. He goes, "Here's the problem." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Where I'm doing this surgery, a lot of the nerves to your unit, penis, are run right along that area. And it's the same color as the scar tissue. So if I have to fix this, there's a 50-50 chance I'll hit one of the nerves and you won't feel half your unit anymore."
oh, dude, that kill
I
me.
took that rehab extremely serious, and
I bet you fucking did.
well, and the funny thing is when I went back to the gym, he's like, "I want you to lift light, and the moment you feel it, I want you to leave." I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah,
got it." So I go back to the gym at 4 months. He just happens to be at the gym that day. Dr. Yee.
of course he
Dr.
does.
Yee, yeah. And I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" He's like, "I don't know, just came to work out at Gold's today," because it was the Gold's at Lake Mead and Buffalo, which is now EOS. But back in the day, I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I go and I start warming up, and then I end up squatting like 500 for 2 sets of 10. He's like, "I told you to go light." I go, "I just did 2 sets of 10. That was light." He's just like shaking his head. And then I went and did a couple more exercises, but I didn't feel anything. It didn't bother me at all.
Right.
Well, then I went to the leg press, and I put about 6 plates on each side just to see what it would feel like. And I started bringing it down, and I felt this abdominal pressure. I racked it, just picked up, and he's like, "What you doing?" I go, "Going home." He's like, "You're going home?" I'm like, "You told me if I feel it to leave." Well, I'm going home. I got on the leg press, started bringing it down, stopped it, racked it right where it was at, didn't bring it down any lower, and didn't push it up. Unloaded the machine, and now I'm going home. He's like, "Okay, well, I feel better about this." I'm like, "Good, me too."
Well, yeah. I mean, he's got to be like, okay, well, he is actually listening to me this time.
Right, right.
Okay, fair enough.
Which I did, and it took about another 9 months to get back to where I could just go full throttle without even having any fear or thinking about it anymore. And
Yeah,
then once I got to that point, then I really started turning the screws back up on my training, and I
yeah,
knew everything was going to be fine. Bench press was kind of interesting because you have to put your feet back and lean back, and that puts a lot of stress on that area of your abdomen. And first couple times I was benching,
yeah. I would say
yeah,
so.
I was like, ooh, I got to be careful with this for a while. So it's rehab. It's one of those things where if you're smart with it, you're going to come back stronger than you were before. Your body's going to get a little bit of a rest as
Yep.
well. So your body's going to come back just as strong, if not stronger than it was before, because you're just going to be a little fresher. That's all.
Yeah.
So you're doing a good job,
Yeah.
kid. I like it.
I'm
I get to
trying.
call you
I'm trying to do that whole growing up thing that everybody keeps telling me to do.
Well, whether you like it or not, it ends up happening because I didn't think I was ever going to grow up all the way, and still kind of not, but I'm getting there. I do things a little smarter than I used to, so it's
Yeah.
good.
Fair enough.
Yeah, once you get the experience enough, you're like, yep,
Yep.
you guys go ahead and do that. I'll be over here watching, and then they're like, oh, and you're like, yeah, that's why I didn't want to do that. So, but it's good
Yep.
stuff.
Well, I was just having that conversation not too long ago with somebody. Long story short, I think it was not this year, but last year
Mhm.
at World's Strongest
Mhm.
Man. You know how they come up to you with cameras all the time, just on the spot interviews about random
Oh
shit.
yeah.
And they said the context of this one was, so Evan, a lot of people making their World's Strongest Man debut this year. How do you feel as being one of the veteran athletes being here for 6 years in a row? And that just fucking hit me like a truck. I was just like, when did I become one of the veteran athletes?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That shit sneaks up on you. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of nuts. It's just you don't realize it. Like by the time I got to like my fifth or sixth one, I was experiencing the same things, except for I was like 47. I was just like, at 41, you're like you're kind of a rookie coming into the thing, and you're like, okay, I'm an old rookie. Here we go. So yeah,
Yep.
I know what it feels like. I get it. It's a funny feeling though, isn't it?
It's wild. It's also wild just to hear somebody else bring up how long you've been doing it at World's Strongest Man. Because
Mm-hmm.
after the interview was done, obviously I fucking licked my wounds a little bit because I was like feeling old as shit. But I was also just thinking to myself, like, wow, I've been at World's Strongest Man for 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good.
That's really
And
wild.
when you think about it, there's only 8 guys that have done it 10 times.
Yeah,
La-
that's super fucking
Stoltman
crazy.
last year, Luke last year. Luke was Luke's 10th year. He became
Was
the
it?
8th guy. Yeah, I was the 7th guy.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that one. Your first one was my last one in 220
Yes, I remember
in
that
2020.
because they brought you in. I remember like just hanging out with you a little bit, just bullshitting, and
Mhm.
you were like, "Yeah, I'm just here hanging out and all of that." And then like the next day, you were like, "Yeah, they asked me to jump in, so
Here we go.
I'm here."
Exactly.
No prep time, no nothing.
Yep, just jump in and go. So, but I mean, it's interesting how that happens, and all of a sudden it's like, wow, that's my 10th one, and you're like, yeah, you're the 7th person to do that. There have only been 6 people before that have gotten 10 in. So you got 4 years to be number
Oh,
9.
I'm definitely gonna hit that
No, I know
marker
you're gonna
because
hit it pretty.
I have this conversation all the time, and obviously people's opinions on certain things change as they get older. They have
Mhm.
more experiences and everything like that. And I've always said that I wanted to get as many World's Strongest Man wins as possible.
Mhm.
Um, that's still a thing for me.
Oh yeah,
Like I could get a really big like movie role or a role in a popular TV show like Thor did, but I'm not done with strongman yet.
yeah.
I still got a lot of years left in me before my body really starts telling me not to stop.
Well, the
And like I've said this many times now. I want to be remembered as one of the best,
mhm.
and I have a lot more titles to win, and I have a lot more stuff to do in the sport before I can actually honestly claim that. So
Yeah,
I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
yeah. Well, you're the current strongest man on earth.
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
yeah. That's pretty freaking cool.
That was the first of many world titles that I plan on winning.
Yeah.
And it was crazy to see you win too, because we were just all sitting there
fun.
like, man,
You did it.
it's happening right in front of us, having that front row seat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh man, I was
very proud of you. Still am.
That is, thank you. Like we've got a really good relationship, and you know how much that means to me. So thank you for that.
No,
but
absolutely.
That was a day that I will definitely never forget.
Yeah.
My first world level title. I mean,
and that's
you never forget your first.
That's a hard freaking show too. That's
it's a heavy show.
Yep.
That's a hard and heavy.
Like I always tell people whenever there's the debate about world's strongest man on earth, Arnold, all of that. There's always the debate of which one's more important to win, and the argument is usually always the same. World's Strongest Man is the title, but Strongest Man on Earth is the hardest show to win.
Yeah.
So, and like going into that, like there's like that, there was that sentiment built around me where it's like I thrive more in the moving and athletic events instead of the static strength events. So Smo probably is last on the list for me to win. I'm probably built a little bit better for World's Strongest Man or the Rogue or one of those competitions. But for me to go in and win the statically, like the fucking heavy show, that was the exact moment for me where it was like, if I can win this show, I can win fucking anything.
Yeah, you can win all of them. Yeah. And
Nick's always had the belief in you. You know, it's something that he says all the time. He's like, Evan is there. He just needs a few little details to shine himself up, and then bam, it's gonna fucking happen, and we're gonna see it.
Yep. And I think that back at Strongest Man on Earth is only the beginning, because that was the first real competition where I had my awesome gym set up at Gym 5. That's where I had Kate backstage. I had my now fiance backstage. I had my new coach backstage with me. Like Nathan Payton was backstage. Like everything was just falling into place, and everything that I needed, like, to perform at my absolute best was with me. So I think that once I'm back to full health and full recovery and I'm back to competing, I think we're going to see a new player in the game as far as who's the most dominant in strongman. Right now, it's a toss-up between Hooper and Tom Stoltman and Thor, and I'm looking to add my name to that list when I'm back to full health.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be kind of interesting because you're also developing a short memory, which is pretty cool. Because what was the worst event you had at Schmo?
Probably the Stones. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say probably the Stones, just because they were so fucking slippery.
Right. But did you like mentally lose it after that, or did you come back and attack the next event and get through it?
No, I did not. I came back and attacked the next event.
You had a short memory, and that's the thing you've been lacking.
Yep.
That's one of the major things you've been lacking.
I'm going to give credit where credit is due. One thing, and this just goes back to what I was saying earlier about Nico, how he's like, he is a presence and a mindset that I need to help perform to the fullest of my ability. Because before both competition days, the night before, he came to my hotel room and we sat in the little living space area of the hotel room, and we literally created a game plan for every single event. Like every single event, we knew what I needed to hit, what I needed to make up points on, what I needed to kind of pull the reins back a little bit on, and then what I needed to just fucking go for.
Right.
So going into the events with that mindset of like what I need to hit and when was very beneficial. Very.
Yeah. And it showed. And it was brilliant the way it worked. So.
Oh, yeah. It couldn't have worked out better.
No, it was good. And
I would have gone into day 2 in first place if the Stones weren't slippery, but that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah, but going in, it doesn't matter how you go into day 2. It matters where you finish at the end of day 2.
That is very true. That is very
And
true. The
you
only thing that matters is me and Andrea were able to lug that 47-pound trophy through the airport.
correct.
I still can't get over that. I'm so happy that Lucas Hatton, who got second, I'm so happy that he was like, let's raise our trophies up with one arm. And I just remember in my head going, I don't fucking want to. I'm so tired. First and second of all, this trophy's heavy as shit. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to lift it up over my head with one arm.
Well,
but we did it for the photo op, and it's a great picture. I love the picture. I'm glad that we did it, but I just remember afterwards, I was like, fuck, that was a heavy trophy.
I cannot wait to see you compare that one to the one at the Arnold. Because both of those.
How heavy is the one at the Arnold comparatively?
Pretty close. They're both like obnoxiously heavy.
Well, yeah, because the Arnold trophy's bronze, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's
yeah. Well, I look forward to winning my first Arnold because I think having a Louis Cyr trophy would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would. It'd be very cool. It'd be very special.
But Jesus Christ. Well, it's also the Arnold's not going to be fucking 8 events.
No.
And the heaviest events in the world. So
yeah.
I might have a little bit more energy after the comp's over.
Yeah, you'll probably be able to pick that one up over your head, I think.
yeah.
After the show's over. That's awesome. That's totally awesome. So how's shooting going?
Shooting is going good. I'm finally back to being able to hold my weapons because obviously because of surgery and rehab.
You weren't shooting left-handed?
I remember once, I think I was 5 weeks, maybe 5 weeks post-surgery, I went to the gun range. I was having a rough day, a lot of stuff on my mind. I just wanted to blow off some steam. I wasn't going for any kind of tactical training, transitions, any of that. I just wanted to blow off some steam. And I could barely hold my arm up to stabilize my pistol. And I knew that the rifle was going to be worse. So after like maybe 20 minutes of trying, I just gave up and I was just like, I just packed it up and went home because I knew I wasn't ready for it yet. But I'm able to shoot now.
Right.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
I've still got my Duty Staccato P and my Daniel Defense Mark 18 is my weapon of choice. I recently got that engraved. It's got a little T-Rex skull on it now, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, and then I have a lot of fun with my M16 with the 203 grenade launcher on it. That one's probably my favorite fun gun. That shit is so, because whenever I take that to the range, they see me pull out a fucking 22-inch fucking M16 with a grenade launcher on it. I get a lot of looks from the random casual people that go in there just for fun or like vacationers.
You think?
And then I put this in it.
Yeah.
And then it's funny because I'll always catch the guys working at the RSOs that are working in the range. I'll always catch them laughing once I pull the 100-round drum out because they know what's coming.
Yeah. Oh God, that's hilarious. That's fun. But you gonna go to SHOT Show this year?
I might actually. I'm not doing anything around the Arnold time. When is SHOT Show this year?
It's like the 3rd week of January. It's like January 18th.
I might go, honestly. Yeah, I might go check it out.
Yeah, I think you should do that because I'll be there.
Well, that's a good point. Wouldn't be interested in getting the SHOT Show flu, but
yeah, you'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. It'll be fine. And then my Barrett's getting engraved. So that's going to be
very nice. You were telling me a little bit about that. Yeah. That's going to be so cool when that's finally done. I want pictures.
Yeah, you'll get them. I'll send you the text of the layout and the drawings and stuff. I got it. I got to text that to the guys at Barrett too, so they see it. So maybe you can get that into the SHOT Show.
Well, that's going to be my gift to myself. After my next big win is I want a Barrett 50.
Yeah,
I really want one.
You need one. Well,
I would be so much fun
if Jeremy gets it done in time. We can go out and shoot it.
I'm down.
Take it out in the desert and
I'm down.
go shoot it a little bit. That'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, be good stuff. So I think that'll be pretty fun and pretty exciting. And just go walk around that place with you. It'd be a lot of fun. We definitely have a good time.
That would be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
And if we could, especially if we can manage to go with Jeremy, because Jeremy like knows everybody. He knows where to go, stuff like that. Because he's done all the engraving for nearly everything. Because he owns Dark Alliance Customs, and he just knows so many people. It's so much fun going with him because you end up meeting the head of all the companies and stuff like that, and all these people that are like big in the industry and stuff. It's pretty neat. It's a great experience to go see and go do.
Really sounds like an awesome fucking experience.
Yeah, I know a place you could probably stay.
Yeah, I think I know somebody.
Yeah, won't cost you nothing. So
that's the best part.
Yeah.
When are you gonna make your way out to Nashville, fucker?
Well, that's a little bit of a story I will tell you off camera.
Fair enough.
But it looks like I'll be having to go down to Irvine soon. So,
okay.
Yeah. So there's been a change there, and so that's where the lacrosse will be played.
Gotcha.
So it's going to be pretty cool.
Not a problem at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be pretty cool.
Evan, what are your plans for the Arnold coming up?
Mm-hmm.
Me and Nico both agreed, and like with my surgeon and everything like that, we all agreed that I'm not going to be physically healed up and ready for the Arnold. I've been talking to SPD and a couple of my sponsors to see if they wanted me to come out. I would like my travel and hotel to be taken care of if I'm going to make the trip out there. Otherwise, I can stay here and just train clients and make money. Especially if I'm not competing. I brought up the idea of doing the animal cage because Nico wanted to finally deadlift 1,000 pounds in the animal cage.
Yeah.
Or I think that's what he's going for. And I was like, I'll come do it with you if I'm healed fast enough. And then I remember Nico messaged my surgeon and he gave him a long paragraph and like a couple of paragraphs about how cool it would be. Awesome opportunity. He thinks I'll be physically ready. What do you think? And then the surgeon just responded back, hard no.
Hard no. That's it.
Are you nuts?
Hard no.
Are you nuts?
Yeah. Like, so I was just like, fuck.
It's all right. It's okay. The goal.
But yeah, as far as my plans for the Arnold, at this exact moment right now, I don't have plans to be there.
That's good. Well, let's take a little bit of a pivot. One of the things that we like to do on the podcast is we actually cover movies that we have just recently seen and also TV shows. So you being the guest, is there anything that you've seen recently that's caught your eye you want to give a rating on this podcast for?
Okay, so this is coming from somebody who is a huge fan of the Predator franchise. I fucking love the Predator movies.
Yeah.
I like Predator 1 and 2. I thought Predators was good.
Yeah.
I thought the Predator never should have been made.
Okay.
It was that bad. I haven't seen Killer of Killers yet on Hulu, but I'm
seen it.
Going to. Yeah. So I'm a big fan of the Predator series. And I've done the deep dive into the lore and the backstory and like all the entire world that's been created around that science fiction
and it's
character.
Deep. Yeah. It is very deep because I'm also a big avid comic book reader, and my favorite and just a little plug is the Old Man Dutch series where it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I'm saying? Shows what happened after, and it goes very in depth, and that's my favorite portion there.
Right.
Okay.
So, with all of that being said, I thought that the new Predator Badlands, I thought it was a good movie.
Okay.
It was easy to watch. Yeah. It was full of action. It was easy to follow. This is the part that might be controversial. It was a terrible Predator movie.
Hey.
It was a good movie for entertainment value, But as a Predator movie, it was fucking terrible.
And that's a statement that's not controversial in my opinion, because it
Mm-mm.
was a great movie. And the reason I know it was a great movie because I took my wife to go watch it with me, and she absolutely hates any movie that I want to go see. But so I get one, she gets one. She watched it, and when we walked out, she's like, "I really like that." I'm like, "Oh man, they were really appealing to everybody."
Yeah.
Yep. Andrea said the exact same thing. She's never seen any of the other Predator movies. And I was like, this is a science fiction movie that I really want to go see. It's a long fucking sequel, whatever. And she was like, all right, I'll come with you. You want to see it, so I'll come with. She watched it. She actually liked it too. And it's funny because I swear to God, multiple times throughout me watching the movie, something would happen on screen and I would look at her and go, this is such a fucking Disney movie.
That's funny.
This is such a Disney movie. It was like a buddy cop movie.
Exactly what it was. It was a buddy cop movie. You know what I'm saying? You had the serious, and you know what I'm saying? You had Danny Glover, Martin Riggs, and that's just what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Tron, Ares. Great standalone movie if you didn't see the rest of Tron.
Yeah.
If you saw the first two Tron movies, you're like, what the hell's this? You know,
yeah, okay.
You know, but standalone by itself, it was actually a pretty good movie. It really was. The things that they did with it, with the AI and being able to just make the programs into people and make the tanks and all the other the cycles and all the other things from the computer world and make them in the reality, and then but they only had like 29 minutes that they could survive, and they were looking for the permanent code.
And so they really stretched it 29 minutes.
Yeah, they can stretch it. Okay. But so it's kind of the premise of the movie, which is what I just told you, but had really no real tie-in other than a little bit where Ares ended up going into the first like Tron computer and talking with, you know, the Flint, like the Flint program that's in there. He ended up talking to what is, you know, Flint, and getting the thing from him. But other than that, there wasn't a whole lot of ties to the last two movies, you know, other than the newspaper article, which was kind of disappointing. But it was a good standalone film. If I had never seen the other two movies and watched that, I would have liked it. So
I agree with that too, because it was a great movie. But if you've never seen the other two, it's good just on its own. Yeah. And you know, Jared Leto gets a lot of shit, but you know, I think he did extremely well.
Yeah.
Well, Jared Leto's an interesting choice considering the last two very well-known roles that he had, being Joker and Morbius.
Yeah.
You could argue that he deserves it.
Hey, you know, you got to at least have one good one out there. You know what I'm saying? You're eventually going to get a little nugget out there.
Well, the Joker.
Well, I liked him in Lord of War with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I liked him in that movie. He did a good job.
Yeah, I've actually seen him perform with his band live one time, and you know, not my cup of music, but he was the closing act of a festival. So,
cool.
Yeah, a lot of people forget he used to be in a band.
Yeah, in the series, Ben and I, like, all of a sudden out of nowhere just got into, because it's in the third season now.
Yeah,
third or fourth was Mobland. We just started watching Mobland out of the blue.
Tom Hardy, it is a watch. I'm talking about a masterpiece.
Oh, I'll watch anything with Tom Hardy.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty darn good. It's a good watch.
Really.
And it's lots of plot twists and turns and stuff like that. It's pretty good.
It's every day is a cliffhanger. Every episode, cliffhanger. Period. It's just like
something stupid's going on each one. Yeah. So it was
really good. Something that I rewatched. I rewatch this at least 2 times a year, just because I love the show so much. Is Spartacus.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
Love Spartacus. That's actually where this tattoo came from. A monster given breath by
There
necessity.
you go.
Oh,
That's one of the lines in the show.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I'll just randomly get the thought. I haven't seen Spartacus in a while. That was a good ass show, and then I'll put it on, and then I just end up watching all 4 seasons.
I believe that Lucy Lawless is in that, and it's the only reason I watched it.
I believe you. That's fair.
So now I got another show I got to sit and watch because I haven't seen
yeah.
Spartacus.
You've never seen Spartacus?
Nope.
Oh, it's so fucking
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
A lot of sex and nudity and a lot of violence.
Yeah.
So Game of Thrones.
No, it's worse.
Yeah. A lot
Okay.
more debauchery.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I like Spartacus because the story is enticing. The acting is very well done, but obviously, like it's fucking violent, and there's a lot of sex scenes in it, and there's a lot of like betrayal and like different branches that the story line branches off of, and there's other subplots going on. It's really, really cool. I like it. I thought it was a great show.
All right. Well,
I'm going to throw out a recommendation out there because we just talked about Tom Hardy. He did a TV show. I want to say it's on Peacock. It's called Taboo. And this takes place like in the olden time, like trying to think of I can't even think of it. It's like Christopher Columbus times. And like
1492 is Christopher
exactly.
Columbus.
Yeah. And it was so intense. It's one season. It's one of those shows you watch. You're like, there's no way there's only one season of this. This is too fucking good, and yet it's only one season.
Is that like a brand new show?
No, it's old. It's like probably like 5 years old.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's so good. It is so good. Taboo. If you can find it with Tom Hardy, it's a hell of a watch. It starts off crazy, and then the last episode is just where's season 2? It's literally like
right.
It was lightning in a. But to me, it was lightning in a bottle. It was that good. I'm like, God damn, that was so fucking good.
I'm looking forward to Highlander.
Give that a look.
The new Highlander.
Yeah. What?
I'm looking forward to Henry Cavill as Connor McLeod in Highlander. That could be pretty good.
Well, you're supposed to have Batista. They said,
I don't know how they're gonna have Batista though.
Batista's
I can't see Batista being a Kurgan.
Guy.
He's too small. He's too small now.
It's going to be in a lot of upward shots. It'll be a lot of upward shots.
I am strongest. He's not going to be able to say that line because Henry Cavill's as big as he is.
Yeah, Cavill dwarfs Batista now.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe when Batista was 290.
Exactly.
But
so he traps to his ears.
Not anymore.
Right. I don't see how he could be the Kurgan.
Well, see, and that's the thing is the only bigger guy right now is Alan Richter. And you know what I'm saying? The guy who's playing Reacher right now, that's the only big guy.
Oh, Alan Rickman.
Yeah, Alan Rickman. There you go. He's the only big guy in Hollywood right now. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's that's the only person I can imagine, maybe attempting that role.
Big enough to be the Kurgan. Yeah, for sure.
Or unless they just get that guy, that huge ass bodybuilder guy who's been killing all the roles right now.
Oh, fucking Oliver.
There you go.
There you go. What do they call him? The Dutch giant.
Yeah.
I got to meet him out in Malta. He's a really cool dude. He's really nice.
Yeah.
Did any of you guys see the Street Fighter?
He was really nice.
The Street Fighter picture of because the new Street Fighter movie's getting ready to come out, and they did a group picture.
Yep.
And this guy is standing with everybody, and everyone's below his chest.
It's
just like. I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, that'll probably actually end up being pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
It really will.
I'm looking forward to that because this is obviously just they've released one trailer, so you can't get too in depth into it. But I'm looking forward to that because that just strikes me as the way that they're shooting it. They know what they are.
Yeah.
They're not trying to be something else. It's not going for like an award, like an Academy Award.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Street Fighter movie. Yep. And I respect that.
Yeah, the characters, the characters that they've posted are true to a game characters. You know what I'm saying? And right off top, you got Cody Rhodes, you got Andrew Schultz, 50 Cent, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who there was a few other ones. Like they're
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they got and not even Roman Reigns, but they also have fucking Aquaman himself, fucking
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
Right, yeah.
There we go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all in because just like he said, it's not portraying anything else but what it's supposed to be. At least that's the way it looks.
Which is kind of nice for a change.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah,
I want
really
less
is.
reality and more movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 seconds. I'm gonna close this door.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. That's better.
There we go. But like I said, it's claiming that it looks like it's gonna be. We hopefully this is a new trend of like actual movies. And not fucking like I need all this propaganda shit. I just want something that I can get lost in.
Right.
Oh, that's the this is gonna piss me off. I want to go see movies and be entertained and be taken out of the propaganda bullshit for a while. Yeah. And a perfect example of this is the show The Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved that fucking show.
Oh, yeah.
I was so into that fucking show. I was an avid fan. Every single the day it comes out, I'm watching that fucking episode. And by season 4, it just got so fucking political. And then when I think the director was called out on it. Yeah. He essentially said, if you don't like it, don't watch my show. Yeah. And it's just like...
And nobody did.
And then you saw the ratings went from like... The ratings were literally, it was like a 94 on Rotten Tomatoes. It went all the way down to like 62.
Kind of like...
Because everybody downvoted it because you're shitting on your audience. They're saying, hey, can you not make this so fucking political? Exactly. We like the show and we want to keep watching it. But what you're doing to it kind of sucks. And he pretty much told everybody to go fuck themselves, watch something else. And that's what they fucking did.
That's exactly what they did. And I've been talking about The Boys.
Kind of like The Witcher. Same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they screwed Henry Cavill big on that.
I did watch the last season of The Witcher. It's good, but it's not as good as it would have been.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It would have been 10 times more enjoyable if it would have been Henry Cavill, really, because that's what I love about when he takes a role. He likes to stick to the lore. He's a 50K, a fucking, reading comic books, understanding, playing the games, and it's like, I want to be as true as to this as it can be because that's authenticity that fans want.
Right. That's what made the story in the first place.
Exactly.
That's what made it popular in the first place.
Oh, exactly.
So
yeah.
No, I agree. It's insane. But you know what I'm saying, that we're starting to get a slow polar shift. So hopefully we're starting to get the kind of stuff that we want. I want buddy cop movies. I want comedy, and I want fucking real action.
Yeah.
I want unapologetically ridiculously high levels of testosterone action movies. I want movies like fucking Commando and Predator. Yeah. I want shit like that to come back.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I want.
Exactly.
I think we all do.
I agree.
Men get to be men.
Exactly.
Yeah. I want the NFL to have defensive hitting again.
I want the Raiders to do better. All right? That's what I want.
I'll take your word on that. I'll take it a step further. I think that we should allow football players and anybody playing professional sports, especially contact sports, if they're going to get paid millions of dollars, I want to juice them to the gills.
I agree with that statement.
Well,
but aren't you concerned that they're going to die at 50? They're going to die a fucking $500 million richer than I am, and they're playing a fucking game for a living. Yeah, juice them into their fucking eyeballs for all I care. I want to see a 390. I don't even like football, but I'll start watching it if they start doing that.
Bring Jose Canseco.
I just want to see those fucking hits. I want to see somebody get 1997 WCW Goldberg spear.
Yeah.
When I'm watching football. That's what I want to see.
Someone cut in half.
The thing is though, is with fantasy football and the gambling and everything else, it kind of like softened they use the concussions and the protocol and stuff like that.
Oh
The reason
yeah.
why there's free agency and they make so much money is because the previous age of an NFL football player, their life expectancy was like 53 years. And so when
Right.
they get done playing football, their body's kind of broken. They can't do much of anything. So the goal was to get them to where they would make enough money where they didn't have to do anything for the rest of their life, where they've been making that money
Yep.
for a long, long time. And the problem is they weren't a large percentage of them weren't really smart with the money, and they didn't save it. They didn't invest it in the health insurance or any of the things they need to do to take care of themselves. And then the NFL didn't take care of them either. So that's kind of the problem. But the sport needs to get back to what the sport made the sport popular in the first place.
Yes.
Is
100%.
there's never going to be another like Lyle Alzado. There's never going to be another
No.
Matt Millen or Jack
Yeah.
Lambert or Dick Butkus.
Yep.
Or so many other like Ronnie Lott, guys that would just John Lynch, the general manager of the 49ers. There's never going to be another one of those players that were just intimidating you. Okay, go ahead, go up for the ball. I would love to see these wide receivers and stuff now play in that era because they couldn't.
I've seen Tom Brady play in that era. And
well,
people will
he
say
did
blasphemy, but I'll tell you.
He started it. He started in that era, so he did play in that era.
A little bit,
he got his
but
knee
he was riding the back bench, and then it slowly phased out right as he got in.
Well, it phased out when he hurt his knee, so he had a couple 4 or 5 years with it at the old school way, and then he got his knee taken out on a sack, and they started making the rules where he couldn't hit the quarterbacks anymore, and then. But I think with FanDuel and all the fantasy football leagues that only care about the offensive numbers, they just have kind of ruined the game the way the old game used to be. It's sad. You kind of miss it.
Yeah,
I really do.
Well, it's something else that always it's along those lines that always kind of pisses me off is when people have the LeBron James versus Michael Jordan debate.
Oh yeah, there's no debate.
It's just like I watched basketball when I was younger. I watched Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Michael Jordan. Honestly, when Michael Jordan left, I stopped watching basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't compare the two. One, because Jordan and his fucking rings.
Yeah.
A.
Mm-hmm.
But B, the time periods that they played in completely fucking different.
Completely.
They were playing fucking street ball back in the day. That shit was contact sport.
Oh, yes.
Nowadays, LeBron fucking falls over and calls a foul every time someone fucking sees him.
And looks for the call. Yeah.
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 Turns around and is like just begging for the call.
You can't compare the two. No, you just can't.
Jordan just sliced through everybody. I think the Pistons used to try to kill him. I swear to God, the Pistons would just do anything they could possibly to stop him. And he'd still go right through him and score anyway. He'd drop 50, 60 on him. So it's kind of like until you can do that when they're not getting penalties all over the place and they're not getting fouls and they're just man up and play, which he hasn't done. And he hasn't had to do.
Well, there's that saying where LeBron can go to a team and he can play well with a bad team.
Yeah.
Right.
If Jordan goes to a team, he's going to make that entire team good.
Exactly.
Yeah. Agreed.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Yeah.
To me, it's a no-brainer.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of people.
Jordan just had that lawsuit actually get pushed to a settlement with F1. So it lets you know that he's taken his mentality into F1, sued F1, and then F1 was forced into a settlement because they were trying, one thing that they were saying is F1 owns all these tracks. They're making all this money. I think it was. I thought it was. It might have. I think it's like one of those lower levels of F1. It's not F1, but it's like one of.
I think it's NASCAR.
It might be NASCAR. I just know it was one of the racing companies that he's with. So with the racing company he's with, they were forced into a settlement, and so it's all undisclosed of what he's going to get or what's going to happen. So I'm assuming he's about to make a lot more money
and win a lot more.
Exactly.
But Wow.
Evan, man, thanks for coming on, and we
Yeah.
appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And before we get out of here, actually, Nick, he has a few things he likes to tell the people, and then we'll, also too, please share where people can get a hold of you, coaching, your information, the places you're going to be. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know, and I'll put that all in the notes below.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, thank you very much for having me.
Okay.
I have my own website that is live now. I'm selling like T-Rex merch. I got football jerseys, hats. I've got a couple of different shirts on there.
Backpacks.
That's definitely been
stickers.
coming through and helping out a lot. As I'm dealing with recovery, it's helping pay for PT sessions and stuff like that. So every little bit helps. That is TRexKingdom.com, all of my official merch. Follow me on Instagram, Evan_T-Rex_strongman. I also have a YouTube channel and a podcast of my very own, which I'd like to have both of you guys on as a guest one time.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
It is the Primal Perspectives podcast. We're on YouTube and Spotify. And other than that, I'll be making the rounds this year in Strongman too. So I'll be doing a little bit of traveling, doing some guest appearance work, all kinds of fun stuff like that. So more to come update-wise with that. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for having me, and I look forward to being your next World's Strongest Man in May.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, just so that everybody knows, I took Evan into his first mosh pit.
That is very true. That is very true. Mud shovel! Play mud shovel! I'll never forget that.
So anyway, I'm just so happy, so proud of you, and just love to see the things that you're doing, and just enjoy this journey with you. And it's fun to be your friend. So anyway,
couldn't have asked for a better friend, brother. I love you very much.
I love you too. Thanks for coming on. And for everybody at home, be good to one another and train hard, train smart, and be the best you can be. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you soon.